Lord, we praise you and ask you to guide us in this meeting. May we be united in the spirit of mutual respect and in the healthy exchange of ideas. Help us to work together for the good of all in our community. Amen.
Let's go ahead and start with a workshop on just a quarterly review of the investment report.
Yeah, Chairman and Directors, in your packet is the quarterly review of our investment report for the period ending June 30th, 2019. If you turn over to page number 3, which is a summary of quarterly investments, you can see that our weighted average yields for our local government pool was 2.54%, and for our government securities was 2.07%. And so our investment earnings for the period were $37,718 under the pool and $8,543 under the government securities, for a total earning of $46,261.
Are there any questions in reference to the investment report? If not, I'd call for a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, let's go ahead and adjourn the workshop and go ahead and call the meeting to order. We've got a quorum. We've got Director Runnels and Director Moxley on the line. And let's go ahead and go through reports.
Yes, sir. Item 1A is a report on program manager activity for the 365 Tollway project and the IBTC environmental clearance document. Eric Davila will give you a brief report.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I direct you to page 6 of the PM report, in which we do a brief summary of some of the ongoing coordination with CBP. CBP is working on the wall project here in the region, and back in 2018, we were coordinating right of entry with the agency. There are parts of our 365 toll project that include relocation of existing floodway levee, which, as we understood at the time, were potential routes upon which they were going to modify some of the gap projects they still had pending under the border wall. Fast forward to several meetings, we understood that they moved the alignment. So at one point, there was going to be coordination required, design coordination. We felt there was plenty of time. Then they came back to us, said they moved the alignment to the south, avoiding us pretty much altogether. And then fast forward to 2019, where they seem to have come back on that original alignment. And so, we worked with our local representatives from Cornyn's office to coordinate a meeting to establish what exactly was taking place and what was their timeline, so that we could, prepare, coordinate, adjust accordingly. And our understanding is that they're selecting design-build contractors this month for those particular projects where we have the overlap. And the understanding is that they're going to basically make those areas where we overlap an optional part of the project that they're going to pause, pending meetings with us and our design teams, so that we can coordinate solutions that we hope make both projects successful. So that's the update up to now. As the situation unfolds and we learn more from CBP and their reps, and we figure out what their procurement looks like, we'll come back with more. But our intention has always been that there's ways to design solutions so that both projects can exist. We have instances of this type of coordination, like at the Ansalduas Bridge, where you have a border wall and an international bridge transportation project. So it wouldn't be the first time it's done. So we hope that all that prevails, and we'll keep you guys abreast of that. Any questions on 365?
Do you have any preliminary drawings on where it's at or how the lines are drawn? Or no?
We have there are existing levee alignments, so essentially whatever is between Sherry Road and 23rd Street,
Okay.
along that levee is the proposed route. And then we also have the intended design. That's one thing that became clear toward the end of 2018, was that it was going to be the combination of concrete wall with bollards like it currently exists in Hidalgo County.
Right.
And that was a big plus for us, because that's exactly what has been coordinated in other transportation projects around here.
Okay.
So we know for a fact that there's ways to design around it.
Okay, good. Thanks.
And then on the IBTC, we're moving forward. Archaeological report has been submitted, and we're pending a meeting with the Texas Historic Commission. And our Waters of the U.S. report is pending submittal, and that pretty much would summarize the last major reports to be submitted to federal agencies. We've got other reports that are associated with traffic, but those are on the tail end, so everything's proceeding as planned.
So we're still on target for February of 2020?
That's our goal.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Chairman, Directors, the next item is the consent agenda. All matters listed under the consent agenda are considered to be routine by the governing body and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items. However, if discussion is desired, that item or items will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
Can I get a motion for approval of consent agenda?
So moved.
Have a
Second.
motion, second by Rick. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries.
Next item is the regular agenda, item 3A, Resolution 2019-29, resolution supporting the Hidalgo County Loop Project, including the 365 toll project as planned and approved by the Hidalgo County Metropolitan Planning Organization, now the Rio Grande Valley Metropolitan Planning Organization. Chairman and Directors, in your packet is a resolution for consideration by the Board of Directors supporting our projects. And the intent of this resolution is to forward it to the Texas Transportation Commission. There is an amendment to the UTP that the Texas Transportation Commission will be considering next month. And as part of that amendment, the 365 project is up for consideration to be removed as a toll project from the plan. So we are requesting that you approve this resolution, showing the authority's support for the project to remain on the plan as it has been for many, many years, and allow us to keep moving forward with it. So staff recommends approval of the resolution.
Can I get a motion for approval of the resolution 2019-29?
So moved.
I have a motion by Frank. I have a second by Rick. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries.
Chairman, we have no further items for your consideration.
Okay, there being no other business, can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting? Motion by Frank. Second by Rick. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Moxley and Forrest Reynolds for being on the line. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.